Welcome back, everyone. It is so good to see you. I'm channeling my inner Mr. Rogers right now. But yeah, thanks for being here today. Today, we're going to take a look at something that we all need, especially if you're looking to get monetized. How to achieve that 500 subscribers and 3,000 viewing hours in 1 year. Now, in the beginning, it seems like a very daunting task, but it's not. And if you don't know, to get monetized on YouTube, you need to have 500 subscribers and you need to have 3,000 watch hours, meaning, if you make an hour long video, you need 3,000 people to watch that one video and you're monetized. And they got to watch it all the way through. That's how it's supposed to work. But obviously, you're going to need to make a couple hundred videos, maybe, or you're going to need to make at least 50 that get good views. Right now, this channel, now it resets every year, or not every year. It's a rolling year. So in 365 days, you have to achieve those 3,000 hours. Now, the subscribers, once you get over like 500, it's going to keep growing unless you do something horrible or quit uploading. So that 3,000 hours has to happen within a rolling 365 days. That's what the struggle is with a lot of people that are inconsistent. But today I'm going to tell you the best strategies to get that achieved, okay? We're going to start with some that are a little obvious. And, I just got to tell you. The first one is consistent uploads. The more you upload and the more consistent you are with your uploads, you're going to get more viewing hours. Now, even if you have a small following, you don't have a big community yet, the more videos you put up, it just makes sense. You're going to get more watch hours. That's all there is to it. The longer your videos are, you're going to pick up more watch hours just because they're longer. Let's say you make a 5-minute video, it's going to take longer for that video to get a couple hours than if, let's say, you make a 30-minute video. That's how it works. It's just common sense, but I got to tell you that. So, consistent uploads, it's very important. I mean, that's important throughout your time as a YouTube creator, but that will help you get the ball rolling. Consistent uploads. Keep hitting that upload button. And if you can, do it at the same time every single week or every single upload date you have. That conditions people to know that every day at 11 a.m., there's a video up from World According to Briggs or whatever. Now, I've never practiced that. Well, I used to in the very beginning, but I haven't in years. It goes up whenever I'm through tweaking it. So I send it off to my son, who's an editor. He gets it back to me, usually the day of the upload or the night before. I make some tweaks and then I put it up. That's how we do it here. I know some people do it months in advance. It's not how I roll. I follow the trends, and that's what I do. So yeah, next one. Like I'd said, longer videos. It only makes sense. If you're making 30-minute videos or you're making 2-minute videos, you're going to achieve that goal of 3,000 hours sooner. Now, I'm focusing on the 3,000 hours because if you're making consistent videos and people are starting to watch, the subscribers will happen automatically. You just got to focus on the 3,000 hours, okay? All right. So the longer videos obviously are going to get you your hours quicker. It'll also trigger the algorithm to promote you more than they would with shorter videos, because a shorter long form video like 3 minutes, 4 minutes doesn't keep people on the site as long as YouTube would like you to. So if you make a 30-minute video or a 20-minute video, that's going to be promoted by the algorithm more than a 5-minute video. That's just how it works. They want to keep people on the website. That is YouTube's goal. If they stay on YouTube's website longer, that means they're going to watch more videos. That means they have more chances to see advertisements. Google's a business. YouTube's a business. They want to make their money. So they do everything they can to make more money. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how businesses work. So you need to help YouTube achieve that goal. Make longer videos. People will stay on the website longer. They'll promote your video, which in turn means you'll have more views and your 3,000 hours will come quicker. It's not just the amount of time, it's what YouTube's going to do if they see that you've got longer videos. Next step is you want to do live streams. Live streams help you build your community. If you build your community, you're engaging with your people on a live stream, you're talking to them, answering questions, things like that. They will be more inclined to watch your next video because they're building a relationship with you. I have a lot of great longtime subscribers that are part of my World According to Briggs community that I communicate with all the time. Denzel, In Tall Pines, there's quite a few of them. Matt, Paratrooper One. There's a lot of these guys that I know from YouTube. Renee, she's another one. She's been with me forever, but we always communicate. Sometimes we email, things like that. They're part of my community. Build your community. And you do that. One of the best ways is through live streams. And live streams also can help your viewing hours. I mean, that's a long stretch of time that you're going to be on there. And most people are engaged with you. Once they're on there, they're going to stay for the whole time. Now, a lot of people will say that you should put your live streams on unlisted after you've uploaded them or after they've done. I do after about a week because there's a residue of people that will come in that missed your live stream. So they'll watch it the following days. But after that, they kind of promote it to people that maybe aren't there to see a live stream, like on World According to Briggs. They're there to see lists, listicles, and video essays about the United States. I get on live stream. I'm talking to people. That's great for my community. But outsiders coming in, they're like, what is this? They don't know me. They don't care. So it ends up they leave or they don't watch that long. So see how your audience reacts to that and go from there. But live streams are key. And like I was telling the last video or a few videos ago, when YouTube's trying to promote something, make sure you jump on that trend. Okay. Right now, they're pushing vertical live stream video. Okay. I'm probably going to do one later on today just to get my viewing hours up. This channel you're watching right now does not have the 3,000 hours. Right now, I think we have about 600. And 540 of those hours came in the last 2 weeks since I started uploading daily. So I'm getting there. If you follow those trends and do the live streams, longer live streams, vertical live streams, you will get your viewing hours. Now, here's the thing. Shorts don't count as viewing hours, okay? They don't count towards that. So you can have millions of views on a short and it's not going to count toward your viewing hours. But Shorts has their own thing. You have to have 500 subscribers and 3,000 hours or 3 million views in 90 days on Shorts, okay? For a lot of people, that could be 2 viral shorts. And shorts have a big possibility of going viral. Something that interests people, they share it, they watch it a lot. You can get the 3 million hours with a couple viral videos. If you want to go that route, I've never had much luck with shorts, mainly because my audience is a little bit older. But as you grow and as you learn on YouTube, you'll find out what your audience is into. I think shorts actually work against me. But if you have a younger audience, they might be what your audience is looking for. Mine, not so much. So not everything works for you. But live streams are key, especially vertical live streams right now. All right, on to the next one. The community tab. The community tab is often overlooked. If you don't know what that is, if you've ever watched any of my channels, I put up lists and I put up polls. Would you ever live in California? Yes, no, hell no. I always put those things. Now, in my experience, if I put something funny in there with the answer, people will react in a bigger way. So, like if I do ask, would you ever live in California? A lot of people say yes, no, and then I'll give the option of I would rather die, or I'd rather get my prostate examined every day for a year, stuff like that. Something funny gets people's attention and they will click on that. Well, that is YouTube will send you out to more people with the community tab. And they're kind of pushing that right now. Last year, they came up and said that that's kind of going to be can't even speak today. Sorry. That's sort of going to be a focus in 2025 and going on. It's always been there, but they're putting a little more focus on it, and I think that has something to do with they're trying to catch a little of that TikTok or not TikTok, the X or Twitter audience. They're trying to get into that a little bit. Google's never had much luck with social media past YouTube. I mean, they had Google Plus, which was, it never went anywhere. It kind of sucked, but they eventually took that down. Well, the community tab on YouTube is sort of that thing. They want it to be a little touch of Facebook and a little touch of X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, or Blue Sky now, or Threads. They got a whole bunch of them. Well, they want a piece of that action too. So they will promote your community posts. So make sure you communicate with your audience, leave polls, interesting articles, maybe even memes. I do this when I do this consistently, which I'm kind of hot and cold with it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depending on how busy I am. But when I do it consistent, I see an uptick in subscribers. and views. I also put on the community tab when I've uploaded a video. Matter of fact, this video I will upload to my community tab on World According Briggs, so hopefully people will come over and watch this video. Got it? Community tab is important and it is often overlooked. Don't sleep on community tab. One of the best pieces of advice I can give you in this whole video. I just spit. And the next one, get involved in other communities. Now, if there's a genre that you're into, let's say you're doing the van life, go and look at other van life videos. And I mean, don't tell people just to come over to your channel. That's kind of rude, but get involved with the people in that community. Let's say I was talking the other day about Alyssa Vanilla and Hobo Alley. Let's say I started the van life, I would be active in those communities as well. And where people will click on yours to see what you're all about, just if you leave a lot of comments, they will subscribe to your channel because you're in the same genre. I'm telling you, don't put links to your own channel on other people's communities or in their chat. It's rude and they'll block you. And a lot of YouTubers have to where you can't put links. So that's what I have. If you try and put a link on any of my channels, it won't go through. It'll just go to the dustbin. So keep that in mind. Reach out to other communities, get to know the people. Don't promote your stuff too much. People will eventually come. That only takes a couple minutes a day. You see Hobo Alley, you see Alyssa Vanilla or some other van lifer and you're into van life, posted a video, get on there. Great video. I've never been out to Courtside or something like that. Anything. Get involved in their community. You will get subscribers from there, which means you have more viewers, which means your hours will come quicker. Now, this one has helped me occasionally, but start an Instagram account. Start an Instagram account with just memes or, anything to do with your channel. Now, you won't have any subscribers in the beginning, but that is a perfect example of if you're consistent, you will get followers there. Once you do, if you put up a new video for your channel, like I'll do World According Briggs, I'll put a story up. Hey, new video up over here. I get a lot of views from that. So that's a really good option. So look at that one, okay? Start an Instagram dedicated to your channel, not just your normal one. Or, if you don't feel like doing that, just start putting community posts or stories up with a link to your new video. That'll help. Now, here's one that's very important, especially in the beginning. Answer every comment on your videos. I mean, in the beginning, you maybe have 3 or 4 people commenting, and that's not unusual. You might not have anyone. But if you see a comment, make sure you reach out to that person and reply to what they said. Ask them a question because that means they'll give you more comments. Like, let's say, man, your video sucks, your audio sucks, and just type in there, what do you think I should do different? People that will say that you suck, they will have something to say. Whether they give you some decent advice or they just give you another snarky remark like, I just delete your own account. You'll get those. That's okay. They're helping you. Because if they're leaving a comment, they're also watching the video, unless they put it on pause, but at least you got to click that they watch the video again, because that's how they leave their comment, okay? So more comments also triggers the algorithm. So any comment you make, ask them a question, they will reply, you get more comments, okay? The more comments, the better. And in the beginning, I'm telling you, talk to every single person or, comment back to every single person that leaves you a comment as long as you can. I mean, I'm now at the point where I probably get 3,000 comments a day on World According to Briggs. I like to sit in the chat or I like to sit in my video and watch the comments the first hour after upload if I can. And I, reach out if someone said something interesting, then I'll reach out and tell them thanks for watching the video, things like that. But in the beginning, no comment should be left alone, okay? Keep that in mind. Very important. Okay, now let's say you do get your 500 hours, right? And you do get your 3,000 viewing hours. Now, there's some things you might have done before getting there that will stop you from getting monetized. Now, I'm going to explain some of them right now briefly, and that's kind of a teaser for tomorrow's video. But if you buy subscriptions, buy subs, which you can on Fiverr, YouTube will not monetize you. They will see that and they might actually delete your account. Okay. Let's say you do get monetized and they pick up on it later down the road. You're making a couple $100 a month. You're 6-7 months into monetization. You're feeling good about things. Then they go, you know what? You bought 400 of your subscribers. boom, they will cut you off, kick you out of the monetization process. And I'm not totally sure about this, but they will stop you from ever having another Google account, which includes YouTube or their blogger thing. Okay. I know one person that was clicking the ads on his blog and they picked up on it. He can never have an account again. So we're going to get into a whole bunch of those on the next video. So just remember all these and you'll be on your way to getting those 3,000 watch hours and those 500 subscribers. All right, guys. See you tomorrow or later on today if I do a vertical live stream.